hitters go back.
So Mappa recently had a 10th anniversary event here to flex on us once again that they can produce some pretty good anime. A bunch of zombie girls are back and they are having the time of their lives. We are getting an anime that's pretty much the love child of Kyo Annie's Free and Haikyuu, and Eren still doesn't have a shirt on. Let me pass you one here, my man. Here you go. But June 27th will go down in history as the day Mappa broke the internet and single-handedly turned an entire live stream into an animal shelter for dogs. This trailer embodies the phrase, "Actions speak louder than words." Not a single word was said in the entire trailer and yet has me more hyped than any shonen up to this point. With the amount of attention Chainsaw Man has now and 5 volumes of Chainsaw Man under my belt, I decided to venture out and continue reading past the serialized volumes. And man, this guys, yes this is good. You probably don't even have to hear it from me. If you're acquainted with Fujimoto's past works, you should know that he just never misses. But the primary point of this video is to sit down the newcomers of this series and talk about the ways to maximize your enjoyment of Chainsaw Man before the anime comes out. This video is meant to serve as a spoiler-free guideline, a Chainsaw Man for dummies as you may call it, or a 100% legit and valid tutorial from 2007. So rest assured, you're safe here. To the Chainsaw Man fans out there, please tell me if I missed anything. The story follows Denji, who is merely trying to get by in life. After finding a really chunky dog on the ground, the two go around and slay devils that infest the world, and by the end of it, they make it rich, baby, only to be taken away because he's in massive debt to the Yakuza, and now he's poor again. He eventually gets picked up by an official devil hunting organization led by this girl, Makima, where Denji's promised the most valuable, the most essential thing important than all of human life: bread with jam. Where do I sign up? He later gets acquainted with Devil Hunter Aki and the Blood Queen herself, as the three live together and do all they can to keep the peace between humans and devils. Some of the fight scenes in this manga is just plain gorgeous. Everything flows so naturally, it doesn't make me do a second take like a grandma squinting at a computer screen figuring out what the fuck is going on. Since the manga is about 97 chapters, I cried, puked, and nutted about 97 times. The series in Fujimoto's work is just a whirlwind of emotions that's very rare to see in most shonen manga. Before Chainsaw Man, I was a person who was only exposed to anime or manga that's generally not gory. Now that's not to say I've never seen my fair share of gory anime, but it's been kept at an all-time minimum. When I read all of Chainsaw Man, it wasn't this type of gory that I was used to, but this type of gory. It makes Jujutsu Kaisen look like a PBS kids show. You have my utmost respect if you want to hold off and wait till the anime drops. One can respect this series even more if you're aware of the circumstances that will happen. When I watched the trailer for the first time, to tell you the truth, I didn't read all of Chainsaw Man. All I got out of the trailer was, oh, they're eating food together. That's pretty cool. After finishing the manga and coming back, I was like, oh my god, they're eating food together. Chainsaw Man isn't for everyone. It has a lot of real life aspects where every and any fight is reaching maximum levels of danger. Typically in any shonen anime fight, the outcome is already predetermined because, look at me, I'm the main character, therefore I win every fight. Yeah, you're not getting any of that out of Chainsaw Man. Every fight is down to the very wire. Major collateral damage is caused, and in a way, no one comes out the victor. People get worn down, torn, and battered to a pulp. Every fight felt like if Denji makes one wrong move, it was essentially game over. The manga is very short, and as a result, when one fight ends, the next opponent starts banging on the door. Our main character cannot catch a break. If I were to describe Chainsaw Man in one word, this manga personifies chaos. It's a poetic mess of a manga that doesn't follow your typical shonen formula. To the new Chainsaw Man fans, it's one of those few series where you will get more enjoyment out of the anime if you read the manga beforehand. Chainsaw Man is an acquired taste, but if you stick around and look past all the weird stuff, you'll find that Chainsaw Man is a beautiful piece of work, which of course ties into my second point. Can I be real? Chainsaw Man fans are absolutely nuts. How many communities do you see where like-minded people collectively band together and make opening sequences, ending sequences, and pretty much animate the series themselves before the anime has even aired? Reading Chainsaw Man before the anime airs and seeing what the community produces is almost close to attaining nirvana. Well, sorry sir, you don't have the proper credentials for this job. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to turn you down. Say no more fam, you're starting work here immediately. The gates open as you're met with nothing but people who make talented work just for fun. It's almost scary how professional these people are. My favorite Chainsaw Man video is the one where Unchained sings it. I've had this song on literal repeat for several days now, and as it stands, the community is still rather small, so all potential newcomers who end up reading the manga will get to experience something magical before the anime-only fans come in large waves. And I guess the last bit of advice I can give you is to sit down and remain calm. It's very common to be way too overhyped for an anime only to have your dreams shattered because it didn't meet your unrealistic expectations, especially since MAPPA is currently in a weird and sticky situation. Anime only fan or manga reader go into the Chainsaw Man anime underwhelmed, or better yet, pretend it's going to be the worst anime that's ever going to grace the earth, so that way you can get something out of it, no matter how small it may be. In fact, you can use these set of principles in pretty much any unreleased anime. While the summer of anime this season seems to be slowing down a bit, this fall season looks like something closely resembling the winter anime of 2020. Banger after banger of some of anime's finest.